Del Rio arriving to SmackDown in 2011. Behind Stern with nearly $250,000. The man who will challenge Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship in 16 days at WrestleMania.
Again, this is a terrible decision by Jets manager Theodore Long. It's completely unfair. Alberto Del Rio, 2 weeks away from the biggest match of his career in WrestleMania for the World Championship, and our biased general manager puts Del Rio into his first ever steel cage match against the veteran in this game, Christian.
As Del Rio stated earlier, he's not an animal. He doesn't belong inside a steel cage. Del Rio has no choice. And Cole, I think our general manager, Theodore Long's hands were tied. He had to make this a steel cage match. Why? To ensure there's a one-on-one counter.
Why didn't you stand everybody to the ringside? It's just as simple. The number one to punish the number one contender.
Let me tell you about the steel cage right now. Alberto Del Rio is locked in, man. He can't get out. Tonight, it's going to be a fight between two men. Who's going to win tonight on Friday Night SmackDown?
Del Rio is in the main event. Enough already.
The steel cage door is locked. Christian Alberto Del Rio locked inside. Now the only way to win this steel cage match is by escaping the cage or by pinfall or submission. Booker, you know you can escape by going up and over the top rope or going through the door. Both feet must touch the ground.
Definitely, I mean, I'd rather take the easy way. I'd go right through that door, but
of course you would.
But one thing about Alberto Del Rio, I mean, this kid, his confidence is soaring sky high. Can he do it? No, will he do it? Will he cash that ticket in at WrestleMania and fulfill all of his dreams and all of his destiny?
Yeah, but all Alberto has to do is lock in that cross arm breaker and Christian taps out, match is over.
Concerned about Christian coming off a major pectoral injury. And in there with this guy right now, I'm telling you, Alberto Del Rio is a very dangerous individual.
Booker, I'm sorry, Scott. Let me ask you a question, Booker, real quick.
Oh, wait a second. Christian going for the kill switch.
He's going
Christian's
for it.
signature maneuver. This will take out Del Rio.
You were talking about the confidence before. Can you imagine a victory in his first ever steel cage match against a veteran like Christian? What that would do for Del Rio going into WrestleMania?
I mean, it'll do a whole lot for Alberto Del Rio, but I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, Del Rio can escape. Del Rio, there he goes, adapting early in the steel cage.
I mean, that was a real smart move right there. Christian shot him in with a ride. He went right up the cage and tried to escape.
That's the thing I like about Del Rio. Very smart individual. Great ring presence, great ring sense. And of course, that viciousness and aggressiveness he showed as of late.
And now a dangerous situation for both Del Rio and Christian.
Going for a suplex off the top rope right here. Christian's holding on to that cage for dear life.
Think about how hard Christian has to be holding on to that steel.
Christian always has had fight in him, Captain Charisma throughout his career.
And now it's Christian. Christian looking to get out of the cage.
I mean, you gotta Captain Charisma, of course, but Captain
Whoa.
How about Captain out cold?
That took a lot out of Alberto Del Rio as well.
I think both of these guys are down right now. Both guys got the bell ring. Both guys got the bell ring right there. Who's gonna get up first? Whoever makes it up first to win this match.
Christian Del Rio both down. This steel cage match rolls on when SmackDown continues. We're back on Friday Night SmackDown. Alberto Del Rio going one-on-one with Christian inside a steel cage. Booker, how do you win this steel cage match?
Of course, Josh, you know, pinfall, submission, going out that front door or going out the top, going over the top, getting over the top of that cage. I'll tell you right now, like I said earlier, if I'm going to take the road out, it's going to be the easy road. I'm going right out the front door. I'm going to get that one.
Or again, you can win by pinfall or submission if Del Rio can lock in that cross arm breaker.
He could do that. Oh, man. Man, he took that big head first right there.
This is one of the things that's impressed me about Del Rio so much. Every situation he's been placed into in his career here at WWE, he's adapted. Case in point tonight, the steel cage match against Christian. He's already learning to use the cage as a weapon. He's never been in this type of match before in his career.
Check this out. Right here is Christian. Shoulder first with the steel cage. Coming to your point. I don't think you would ever be able to tell that Alberto Del Rio's never been involved in a steel cage match before.
They're doing a wonderful job here tonight against Christian is Alberto Del Rio. Wearing Christian down.
What's the strategy now, Booker, for Christian? Weather the storm? As Del Rio goes for the cover here, hooks the leg.
Of course he needs to weather the storm, but one thing about Alberto Del Rio, this guy, he really doesn't mind getting into a scrap, getting into a fight. For Alberto Del Rio, seems like something he's been doing his whole life as a kid, and I'm telling you, coming from where he's come from, he had to fight just to get out there, man.
And Del Rio's so smart. See how he's leaning on Christian here, wearing Christian down.
Putting all his weight on him right now.
This, of course, just 16 days before Del Rio challenges Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And now Alberto Del Rio, perhaps sensing victory, sensing that he can climb up over the top of the steel cage and get both his feet to touch the ground for a victory here against Christian.
He's going to try to get out of there right now. He's going to try to end this thing.
Christian now playing defense, pulling at the ankle, at the leg of Del Rio.
Right there, Christian hung him out to dry right there.
How much damage has been done to Captain Charisma throughout this steel cage match by Alberto Del Rio, though?
Alberto Del Rio, this guy, he really impresses me. He has all the tools. He has the look, he has the charisma, he has the swag to go in there and get it done and look good doing it. It's very, very important.
Watch this.
Del Rio also has the aggressive nature. No.
Christian somehow hanging in.
Christian's not going to quit, man. Not only is he Captain Charisma, he's Captain Comeback coming off that big
great counter by Christian. Off the DDT.
Almost got him right there. Almost finished it off with a 1, 2, 3 in the middle of that ring.
Frustration perhaps continuing to build here for Christian.
Look at both of these guys right now. Both of them are beat up right now, but Christian is not going to quit. He wants to put a little bit of pain on Alberto Del Rio just for GP purposes alone.
And now Christian starting to finally build some momentum, finding an offense here.
Big right hand, that's what that was.
And now it's Del Rio who crashes off the cage.
Christian trying to step 1, 2, 3.
But again, Del Rio staying in this match.
It seems like Christian wants to beat Del Rio right in the middle of that square circle for some reason.
It appeared that Christian was perhaps, going towards the door here, trying to escape. Del Rio wisely hooked the ankle of Captain Charisma.
Remember, if Christian goes through the door, both feet have to hit the floor. If he goes over the top, both feet have to hit the floor. They're the rules.
Christian's going up top.
And now Christian.
He's going to take the high road.
And Del Rio from behind.
Del Rio, this kid, he's athletic. He's got all the tools.
What was that?
That was beautiful.
This is going to do it. Del Rio's got the move.
What an incredible matchup this has been here tonight.
Del Rio called for the official to open up the cage door.
He's going out right now. He's going to try to finish the thing.
He tried to waltz out, and Christian made him pay.
This time it's Christian who hooks the ankle. Del Rio gets free.
Again, both feet have to hit the floor.
Del Rio. He's out of there, man. He's out of there. All he needs to do is
No, he's not out of there. Again, the feet have to come down.
And Christian there, able to buy himself some time.
Just look at the fight. And Alberto Del Rio, he will not quit. And, it seems he likes a good fight.
Alberto Del Rio's eyes fixated on the WrestleMania side. Going for the crossover. The kill switch by Christian. Del Rio's down and quit.
You gotta be kidding me. That's what I'm talking about right there. The fight in Alberto Del Rio. He's not just fighting for himself. He's fighting for purpose right now. He's fighting because he knows he has that ticket to WrestleMania. He don't want to do anything to tarnish that. That's why he needs to beat Christian tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
Christian once again looking to escape the cage now.
And Del Rio playing defense.
Man. Del Rio.
Again, I am so I'm so impressed, Booker, with the way Del Rio has adapted to this environment here tonight.
I'm totally impressed.
And now Del Rio using Christian to climb the steel cage.
He used Christian as the first rung, and now he's going to move on up to the top of that ladder and move on out of this steel cage and win the match and leave Christian. Wait a minute. He's going to do it.
Ingenuity by Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, but it's one thing when you get up on top of that cage and you look down and see how far it is down to get yourself out of there.
I tell you, man, I'm afraid of heights myself.
And look at Christian.
And just hanging onto a knee, the only limb left for Christian to grab onto of Del Rio.
Wait a minute. We got a fight going to break out on top of the cage. Somebody's going to get hurt right here.
High drama. And Del Rio, he's staring folks at the WrestleMania sign.
I mean, look at him.
His destiny.
He's focused. He's stunned, of course, but he's focused. He's focused
Not only is Del Rio
on WrestleMania.
Del Rio's going to win this steel cage match.
He's got to get both feet on the ground, and there's
Wait a
Christian
minute.
as well. And look at
Christian's going out,
Christian.
too.
Oh, my Lord.
Christian draped all over Del Rio.
Wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, Christian looks like he's holding Del Rio up.
They're trying to hang.